Hello, hello. This is Antique Alicia, and I'm the CEO and founder of Your Own University. And this is a glimpse of my own university. And this is day 44, and we're in the car again, but this time I'm parked. And actually, I made no video yesterday on day 44. I was walking through a very personal, very private lesson, and for the first time in my life, I'm okay not sharing everything. I'm okay with people not really knowing what I'm going through at each and every second, which is actually pretty big for me, because growing up in an environment where you could get hurt if you kept the secrets, you did get hurt if you kept the secrets of others. And speaking out and telling the truth, good or bad, whether you looked good or looked vulnerable, and sometimes that makes you look good, however it looked, and you were trying to constantly create, I was trying to constantly create a safe space for me, and that ended up being the truth. I remember one time I did something really bad. I don't know what I did, but I did something pretty bad in my book, and I thought I was going to be in big trouble. And I tried to do something different, and I told the truth about it. And this was like the beginning of this journey for me. I was probably 10 or 11, maybe I was 12. And I didn't get beat that night, and I got to go to Waterworld anyway. So I was rewarded for telling the truth, and that was good parenting, I think. But then it also opened up, oh man, well, if I tell the truth, it means I don't need to hold all these secrets. And the secrets that I had, literally, I started to share. And it changed my whole world, and it saved me from a lot of heartache, and helped a lot of people, and has helped a lot of people. But what came through yesterday and sitting with this and not making this video is an awareness that some things are just private. And we all deserve to have those private times. And I know some people are really private, maybe even too private, and some people aren't. And everybody has a balance there. Everybody has their own walk, their own awareness, their own social and work environment that's going to create, either more or less opening in this area of how much privacy you actually can have. But there are some things that are just, might be beautiful things, right? Not necessarily bad, nothing I'm ashamed of for sure am I going through right now. But just private, just really tender. I have a friend who equates it to, well, I don't know if he really equates it to this fully, but I'll take what he says a step further. And it is, you have a steak, the analogy, you have a steak, and you're sitting across the table from somebody, and they can have a little piece of the steak, but they can't handle eating the whole thing at one time. They choke and die, right? So just give them bite-sized pieces. It's kind of like these days are bite-sized pieces of education and awareness. Well, this steak that I have, that I am preparing and is cooking right now, it was literally raw yesterday, and it wasn't time to even put in the oven because it was marinating, right? Let alone serve to you, or serve to friends, or serve to myself even. It's not even time for me to eat it, really. So over the course of my day, I called for help. I asked for assistance. I dove deeper into it because that's what I do with my stuff. And it's cooking now. We have a cooking steak. It's done marinating and it's cooking, and that's pretty fun. So, my message for today is to really be okay with things being private, and having your private time, and allowing things to marinate, and allowing things to cook in your own understanding. Pushing things doesn't tend to really help. And also really be open to allowing yourself to do things different. If you normally are a really private person, go ahead and share a little bit more. See what insights that you can get. Share with a confidant, with a friend, so you can have a different viewpoint on what you have and what you're doing. And that will be really powerful for you as well. Either way, you can kind of flip your own switch there and allow whatever you're chewing on, whatever you're digesting in your life, to really give you all the goodness and everything that it's required to give you at whatever stage it is to get in the process of, being on the plate and being devoured. I don't know if that's a really good analogy, but I'm just going to stick with it for right now. Anyway, thank you so much. I'll be making another video today with what I learned as it marinated. And yeah, and I'll get back on schedule here. So, love you much. Bye.